Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. Former MotoGP legend Giacomo Agostini recently shared his views on the 2024 title contenders and Ducati's bold move to sign Marc Marquez for 2025. Agostini's interview with MowMag offers a deep dive into the current MotoGP landscape and what the future holds for some of the top riders. Pramac Ducati rider Jorge Martin has opened up about his mental struggles following last year's title loss and how he has bounced back to lead the 2024 MotoGP standings. Martin now heads into the Australian GP with a 10-point advantage, but his journey to regain confidence after last season's heartbreak wasn't easy. Pramac Ducati boss Paolo Campinoti has voiced strong disapproval over Ducati's decision to promote Marc Marquez to the factory team in 2025. In an interview, Campinoti warned of the tense atmosphere that could develop in Ducati's garage and expressed disappointment over how this decision could alienate longtime Ducati supporters, including Jorge Martin. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Agostini began by comparing the strengths of Jorge Martin and Pecco Bagnaia, the two main title contenders this season. According to him, Martin's explosive speed and enthusiasm make him a formidable challenger. Despite being younger, Martin has matured significantly and seems better equipped to handle the pressures of the season. Martin is an explosive rider, with pure speed that rivals anyone. He's young, enthusiastic, and determined. Quote from Agostini. On the other hand, Bagnaia's experience gives him an edge in terms of consistency and strategy. Agostini noted that Pecco has learned to handle pressure and is more analytical in his approach to racing. Agostini admitted that predicting a winner between Martin and Bagnaia is nearly impossible with just 4 races to go. He emphasized that the margin for error is slim, and any mistakes could have a significant impact on the final outcome. Right now, anything can really happen, and mistakes will play a significant role. Whoever makes a mistake now will pay double. With the championship race so close, Agostini believes that even slight miscalculations could determine who takes home the title. Agostini expressed his admiration for how Bagnaia handles pressure, comparing it to his own experience during his racing career. While he's not sure how Martin will cope with the intensity of the final stretch, Agostini is confident that Bagnaia's calm demeanor will serve him well. I tried to keep myself as cool as possible in the face of emotions, step by step. I focused on everything I had to do, even the simplest things. Agostini also touched on the historical disadvantage faced by satellite teams, but he acknowledged that Martin's Pramac team now operates on par with the factory teams, making him a serious contender. Looking ahead to 2025, Agostini shared his thoughts on Jorge Martin's upcoming move to Aprilia and how that might affect the balance of power in MotoGP. He believes the redistribution of talent across teams could make the championship even more competitive. With the best riders on different bikes next year, we'll have a more balanced championship, and perhaps in 12 months, we'll be debating who will win between 4 riders, not just 2. When asked about Ducati's decision to sign Marc Marquez for 2025, Agostini acknowledged that it was a bold move, but time will tell if it was the right one. Ducati had the chance to sign the most successful rider in the world. Time will tell if they made a mistake or not. Agostini also weighed in on the current rivalry between Ducati, Aprilia, and KTM, noting that while Aprilia has been more successful than Ducati this season, there is inconsistency within the team. KTM, on the other hand, has been more consistent, with young talent like Pedro Acosta making a difference. Aprilia is the only brand that has won more than Ducati this year, but there's inconsistency. KTM has been more consistent, though less of a winner. Finally, Agostini shared his confidence in a future resurgence from Honda and Yamaha, despite their recent struggles. He pointed out that these brands have the financial resources and experience to close the performance gap quickly. They will return. It's not credible that they will stay behind for long. They have the economic strength to fill the technical gap faster than expected, Agostini concluded. Agostini believes that the 2027 regulation changes will offer a fresh opportunity for these manufacturers to re-establish themselves at the top of the sport. Giacomo Agostini's insights highlight the uncertainty and excitement surrounding the 2024 MotoGP season. With just a few races remaining, the fight for the title between Jorge Martin and Pecco Bagnaia is more intense than ever. Meanwhile, Ducati's gamble on Marc Marquez for 2025 and the anticipated comeback of Honda and Yamaha promise to make the next few seasons just as thrilling. Jorge Martin's title loss in the final round of the 2023 MotoGP season left him emotionally scarred, and he confessed that the setback made him question whether he could return to racing at the same level. In February, after the break, when we started again, I didn't want to go back to the MotoGP bike. I had a lot of fears. I didn't know if I was able to be as fast as before. Quote from Martin. Martin revealed that the turning point this season has been his focus on mental resilience. Last year, the pressure of fighting for the title weighed heavily on him, but he sought help to better manage those emotions. I struggled a lot to handle the pressure. This year, I started to work on my mental side, to have the tools to manage the situation, Martin told Bike Crash. He acknowledged that overthinking during races was his downfall, and shifting his focus towards being present in the moment has been the key to his success in 2024. Martin's new mindset emphasizes balance over obsession with winning, which has allowed him to handle setbacks more effectively. He believes this change has not only improved his performance, but also his peace of mind. Last season I was too obsessed with the result, trying to win. Maybe this is not the way that helps me. Now I try to focus more on myself. If I can win, perfect. If not, it's okay, I can live with that. Martin credits this shift in attitude for his newfound ability to sleep soundly before races, a far cry from the restless nights he experienced during last year's campaign. With just 4 rounds remaining, Martin insists he is better prepared to handle the pressure than ever before. He now views pressure as a privilege, something that comes with fighting for big achievements. There is pressure, but I am okay with it. Pressure is a privilege. Not everyone has it. Instead of letting the burden of leading the championship overwhelm him, Martin's strategy is to push as if he were the one chasing the leader, a mindset that he believes keeps him sharp. As the 2024 season reaches its climax, Martin remains focused on giving 100%, acknowledging that the outcome is still uncertain. While winning the championship is his ultimate goal, he is prepared to keep fighting if things don't go his way this year. I know I can win. It's 50-50. If I don't win it, I will try again next season, Martin concluded. Martin's determination to secure the number 1 plate remains unwavering, but he's learned not to let the pressure of results consume him. This balanced approach has positioned him as a formidable contender for the title. Jorge Martin's journey from title heartbreak to championship leader in 2024 is a testament to his growth as a rider, both mentally and physically. As he heads into the final 4 races, his newfound mental strength could be the key to finally capturing the MotoGP crown. Ducati's decision to elevate Marc Marquez to their official factory team, replacing Enea Bastianini, has sparked controversy. Pramac Ducati team principal Paolo Campinoti openly criticized the move, revealing his disagreement with the choice. In Borgo Panigale, they made a choice that I don't really agree with. I believe that there will be tension in their garage next year. It's useless to pretend that this isn't the case. Quote from Campinoti. He believes that Ducati's choice could strain relationships within the team and with their fans, many of whom had hoped to see Jorge Martin take the seat alongside Pecco Bagnaia. Jorge Martin had been the frontrunner for the factory Ducati spot, but Marc Márquez's refusal to join the Pramac satellite team changed those plans. This led Martin to sign with Aprilia for 2025, while Bastianini, who has been displaced, will now race for Tech 3 KTM. They've decided to lose a lot of people who had Ducatis in their heart, like us, Like Martin, who I believe deserved a chance, and like Enea Bastianini, everything for one person. Campinoti's frustration stems from the belief that Ducati sacrificed team harmony and long-standing relationships in pursuit of Marquez's star power. The fallout of Marquez joining the factory team has also affected Pramac's relationship with Ducati. After years of close collaboration, Pramac will end their partnership with Ducati and switch to Yamaha for 2025. Despite this, Campinoti insists that Ducati has handled the situation with professionalism. Ducati is behaving impeccably with us, like true gentlemen. And I had no doubts. However, the end of Pramac's association with Ducati marks a significant shift in MotoGP's team dynamics, with Yamaha now set to benefit from Pramac's expertise. Looking ahead to 2025, Campinoti predicts that the arrival of Marquez alongside reigning champion Pecco Bagnaia will create a high-pressure, potentially volatile environment within the Ducati garage. There's no point in talking about it with false Ducatism. There will be a very tense situation. Campinoti concluded, the combination of two fierce competitors like Marquez and Bagnaia under one roof could result in intense rivalries, both on and off the track. With Jorge Martin still in contention for the 2024 title, the possibility looms that he could take the coveted number 1 plate to Aprilia next year, delivering a major blow to Ducati's aspirations. Campinoti's comments reflect a deep concern that Ducati's decision may have lasting consequences, not only for the team's internal dynamics but also for its broader fan base. Paolo Campinoti's sharp critique of Ducati's decision to prioritize Marc Marquez has highlighted the potential tensions that lie ahead for the factory team. As MotoGP prepares for its next chapter, the drama surrounding Ducati's choice and its implications for riders like Jorge Martin and Enea Bastianini will undoubtedly shape the future of the sport. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.